My brother now has the Sears Suburban SS16 twin put back together now after we found that broken connecting rod in the other engine. He put on this engine. This was a spare engine that came with the tractor when I bought it. So fortunately I had the spare motor, spare pistons, and spare crankshaft, etc. And I was able to find he found 2 new sets of rings from oninparts.com. Surprisingly, they actually had a lot of the parts that you would need for redoing a tractor like this, rebuilding it. And the rings, I think, but for 2 pistons, or the rings, 2 sets of rings, and the oil, I don't know exactly what it's called, the oil ring, I guess, is that set me back about $60. So they're not the cheapest parts. However, this engine is very well made, and it's nice to see that you can still buy parts for this thing. In case anyone doesn't know, this tractor right here, this tractor is a 1973, so 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013. What are we at here? 47? Yeah, 47 years old, and this tractor is now it's going strong again. But I will pop the hood here, and you guys can basically see what the engine and stuff looks like. He cleaned everything up. It looks very good. He painted the muffler. He had to build 2 exhaust ports to go into the engine, and he did a very nice job on that. Just had a flange and then welded a pipe to it, and then these pipes went over those ones. So very professional job there. Looks good. He went through and timed the engine, and that is makes the engine sound almost like a Harley. He I guess cleaned up the points and timed it again, but it looks good. It sounds good. Unfortunately, it only still has about 30 psi of compression in both cylinders, so that is not very much compression. However, the engine still runs and idles, and it doesn't shake nothing. It doesn't shake anything like it did before. So from the previous engine that was on here, from it only having only firing on 1 cylinder, this thing vibrated like crazy. So the vibrations caused a lot of other problems with this parts and stuff on this tractor. Number 1, the air filter box had vibrated and fatigued the metal. There were big cracks in the bottom of that. I had to re-weld that. The hood on these tractors are very well known for cracking the hood mounts. Sears Suburban cheaped out on this nose cone here, and I went through, and actually that is all fiberglass. I wrapped that because this was broken. I think again also from this tractor vibrating so much. But I also put there's a steel plate in here with bolts, and then I fiberglassed over top of that, and that definitely seems to hold everything in place. It seems to work just fine. But what else? I know this was a lot of work. He spent quite a few days trying to get this tractor going again. And it is what it is when you have old equipment like we do. You just kind of have to break down and work on it sometimes. But I know when I need this tractor, the funny thing is you don't realize what you have till it's gone, as they say. But not having this tractor, even just running on 1 cylinder, I've ran this thing on 1 cylinder for, oh my gosh, a year or 2 now. Running it hard. I mean, I'm doing some really heavy stuff with this thing, moving trailers that weigh, I don't know, 2,000 and 3,000 pounds. So it's for firing on 1 cylinder, this tractor did pretty good. So I guess let's fire this thing up, and I'll show you guys how it runs. It sounds great. It almost sounds like a Harley. Surprise, surprise. love this old tractor. Listen to it. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Probably still needs a little bit of carb work, etc. Not sure exactly why it does that. I think it's the fuel valve here. Hope everyone enjoyed this video on the Sears Suburban SS16. It definitely runs pretty good, a lot better than what it did, but I still need to do a little bit of fuel work to it. I'm not sure why it kind of cuts out like that. It ran beautifully before, but this tractor, the pulse on the pulse pump on the carburetor for this tractor was not there whenever I got it. Someone had bypassed it originally, and we have an aftermarket fuel pump on here. Hopefully I'll open this up, and I'm not sure if that pump right there, this one right here, if that pump could be the culprit for this thing not quite running right at idle. I'm not real sure, but it still needs a little bit of work, but man, compared to what it was, man, this thing runs 1,000% better. I'm very pleased. So thanks again to my brother for doing this for me. I really appreciate it, because like I said, I'd have just plopped that 6.5 over there onto this one and called her good. So hope everyone enjoyed the video, and I'm also filming with a new camera. This is a Sony Handycam. This is about a $200 camera that I'm using here to make this YouTube video. So let me know how the audio is and the video. It looks good on the screen. So hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.